You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Wednesday the 15th of April, 2026. It is 26 days after the spring equinox. It is 67 days before the summer solstice. Today is the deadline for income tax in the United States. The sun rises today at 6:17 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:56 p.m. The sun sets today at 7:35 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 8:04 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 8:38 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes 35 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon is in its waning crescent phase and is 4% full at midday. The moon rises today at 5:08 a.m. The moon sets today at 5:45 p.m. The new moon will arrive on Friday, the 17th of April. These are the predicted tides today for Horn's Hook. In the wee hours, low tide, 3:05 a.m., 6 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 9:21 a.m., 1 meter 52. In the afternoon, low tide, 3:20 p.m., 6 centimeters. At night, high tide, 9:43 p.m., 1 meter 74. In our shared realm of plants and animals, now is a time for taking stock in the garden and around the neighborhood. After such a harsh and prolonged winter, it's becoming clear which perennial plants did not make it through. Quite a few potted evergreen trees around the neighborhood are brown and dead. In the garden, new green shoots are emerging daily on thyme and Greek oregano and lavender and sage plants. But as the days pass, hope is waning for the ones that remain gray and brittle. One surprise is the normally quite hardy prickly pears look a goner. They made it through the winter still green, but shriveled as they are wont to do. But as they begin to plump up, it's clear they rotted at the root, dark brown where they touch the soil. They probably will give up the ghost in coming weeks. Commemorations. Interesting characters from history. On this day in 1931, Pliny Lawrence Wingo departed Santa Monica, California, on a journey that would take him all the way to Istanbul in Turkey. He made the entire land journey walking backwards. He had a pair of reverse-oriented mirrored glasses and trained for his walk with a local doctor. He left California at the age of 36 and had little money to his name, but he did sell signed postcards along his route. Once he arrived in New York, he boarded a steamer for Germany. He arrived in Istanbul on October 24, 1932. On his return, he had worn out 13 pairs of shoes and had just $4 to his name. He remains the Guinness record holder for, quote, greatest extent of reversed pedestrianism, unquote. On this day in 1955, Ray Kroc opened the first franchised McDonald's restaurant east of the Mississippi in Des Plaines, Illinois. Dick and Mac McDonald had first opened the restaurants in San Bernardino in California, where they had perfected their speedy service system. Roy Kroc would eventually buy the company from the two brothers, and that first Des Plaines McDonald's was the precursor of the worldwide chain he would create. On this day in 1997, Rupert Murdoch's New York Post outdid itself with this headline, Headless Body in Topless Bar. Today we wish a happy birthday to Fruit Chan, born this day in 1959 in Guangdong. Raised in Hong Kong, he is an independent filmmaker with a unique style. He first achieved wide recognition for his 1997 film Made in Hong Kong. His movies focus on the life of ordinary residents of the city, and he has frequently used non-professional actors. Happy birthday, Fruit Chan, and thank you for your strikingly independent cinematic work. Today is National American Sign Language Day in the United States. This date was chosen because it marks the foundation of the American School for the Deaf in 1817. American Sign Language is not just a means of translating the spoken word for deaf people. It is a language complete in itself, with its own grammar and syntax and slang. In fact, those who lose their hearing later in life and learn ASL as a second language are often said to speak it with an accent. So today we celebrate this rich language and the important culture it represents. Today in Major League Baseball, it is Jackie Robinson Day. It marks the day in 1947 when Jackie Robinson took the field with the Brooklyn Dodgers in his first regular season game and broke the color barrier in baseball. Across the major leagues, all players will wear Robinson's uniform number, 42, on their own. And today, the New York Mets will play the Los Angeles Dodgers in California for the Jackie Robinson Day matchup. And that is the Observatory, Wednesday the 15th of April, 2026.